Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Mm. The FBI. Behind the scenes. I like that. Behind the scenes. Ooh. Activate. Activate. Shitcoin. Oh, it looks like all the cryptocurrency. Is it just a fad? Oh. My stepfather did not invest a lot, but still the losses hurt. Whether they're big or small, the losses still hurt. Financial losses. I mean, the little bit of losses they add up. Over time. So when I first heard about cryptocurrency, I thought, is this a fucking scam? Digital electronic money. I thought, electronic money. Is that a scam? I thought that sounds like a scam. Cryptocurrency, blockchain. Sounds like a Ponzi scheme, like a scam to me. Really. Yeah. That's what I still think about it. Like I wouldn't trust my life on, I would maybe trust a bank. Maybe. I could definitely trust cash. So yeah. Because that's real. Even though it's a fiat currency, it's not backed by gold. Hasn't been for, over 50 years. So it is the U.S. dollar is a fiat currency. So I'd much rather trust tangible assets. Okay, let's get that. So I got the chicken fajita seasoning from Fiesta, which is like a Hispanic chain of grocers in Houston. I think, or are they from Houston? I want to say they're from Houston. I think I'd say that with. I always thought Fiesta was cool because it was like this alternative to, all the other corporate chains. I don't mind a little Hispania, a little Spanish twist. That's kind of interesting, I would say. A Latin twist on the grocery business. Well, that escalated quickly. What was the beer that Will Ferrell has in Anchorman? It's like I think it's a Miller. Is it a Miller Genuine Draft? Is it like a? It's one of those light beers. I know that. No, it's funny. Like the beer that he's drinking, and he's like, "Oh, that escalated quickly." I know the critical drinker always uses that screenshot all the time of him sitting in the desk reflecting over the beer. So we have this chicken fiesta, in the butter. The fiesta fajita chicken fajita seasoning, and so I mean we're gonna have some big ass pork chops for Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I know. I've been talking about I'm not gonna do this butt buddy shit for like 6 months, and then we're still not doing Bad Bunny, but I might have to watch the odious Super Bowl. So even though I tried to avoid it, but parents are coming, so. And one of the commercials is it called Sedka vodka, the Swedish vodka, and it has two androids dancing, and one pulls the bottle of vodka from their chest, and then they're dancing on the dance floor, and to Rick James' Super Freak, Super Freak, Super Freak, and then MC Hammer just sampled Rick James' Super Freak in 1990, or well before, but it came out in 1990. Uh, Can't touch this. Down, 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 down. Yeah. Down, 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 down. Can't touch this. Down, 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 down. Super freak, super freak, super freaky owl. She's a super freaky girl. The kind you don't take home to mother. Super freak. She's alright. That shit was great, huh? Yeah, I think that's in the commercial. People on the dance floor. It's sad. Where's the jam of 2026 jamming everywhere? Is it sad that people have to listen to old music from like 40, 50 years ago to get some good bangers? Yeah. It's sad that like every commercial has like old songs that are like way better. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. So if you're of the age where you come from the time period where there was always some new music coming out and there was always some hit, and you always had a generation that had their own musical identity, and then you have like this, weird 2020s period where everybody's just nostalgic about old shit. So I didn't do it for Thanksgiving. Hungry Pies. It's gonna make the whole music parody video. Hungry Pies. Oh. I love that cheesy 1980s song, Hungry Eyes. Hungry eyes, oh, I can't wait to feel your touch. This shit's hilarious. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, those really nice romantic songs from the 1980s. Pretty good. Yeah, I know a lot of the 1980s music is cheesy as fuck. That's for sure, but I like me a little cheese whiz, in my pop music. So I like a little cheese whiz. Hell yeah. I like a little cheesy cheese. I like to reflect about the times before the dark times, before the A Empire. They had this Sky News Australia, or I'm sorry, Australia BBC. I mean, not Australia BBC, Australia, like 60 Minutes. I'm sorry, and it wanted, it kind of had the setup like foreigners, Australians go to party, and they go to Laos in Asia, and they're like, ooh, it could be dangerous in Asia. And there's all this buildup, and you're thinking, oh, is this like the beach, like Leonardo DiCaprio? You're like, is this like he goes to an Asian country and there's like bad guys and guys with machine guns and machetes and they kidnap everybody, they start cutting off heads and it's like real juicy, culture clash. Like, oh shit, we shouldn't have come here, that sort of thing. Like we were looking for paradise, but we found hell. No, it wasn't that at all. It was the whole 60 Minutes Australia piece was about a guy who got super fucked up and hit a zip line and then he died. And then they were just documenting people partying too hard. Yeah. And I was very disappointed. They were like, this place in Asia that Australians like to go party and vacation. It's like, watch out, it's very dangerous. It's just people getting pissed, getting shitted, and heading on the zip line too high. Stop, stop, stop. Making the chicken. Oh, I know. You put it in the drawer or something. Wah, wah. Okay. No, Tula. It's not time to eat. Okay. Too lady. Too lady, be good. Okay? I love you, too lady. Arr. Arr. Okay. I know. You're upset. The chicken. Okay. Take care of that, baby. Well, this cooked rather well. Is that cooked all the way? Well, I think it. I think it is. Yeah. Would you like to be in some Pam bondage? Pam bondage. Was that my fantasy, being in Pam bondage? Department of Justice, Pam bondage. Yeah, that's my sexual fantasy now. I knew that horrible melody was coming, so I was bracing for impact. Like, oh, 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 it's bullshit, you know. Like that bullshit. Spicy pot. How about that? Yeah. Okay, my generation knows they're really old. If Shaq isn't in commercials anymore, or Snoop Dogg. If they're like retired or dead, we're officially fucking old. So I'm not going to use the criterion for millennials if Hulk Hogan and Phil Collins are dead and Ozzy Osbourne that we're officially old. I'm going to use the metric if Shaq is no longer and Snoop Dogg are no longer in commercials or on TV. That's when we're officially really old. They should have done the Obama meme. They should have done it Donkey Kong, like Donkey Obamas. It had like they have like Donkey Obamas and the Michelle and Barack are like stealing all the bananas like in the Donkey Kong, and then have Diddy in there just as a joke. Have Diddy because it's like they have Diddy Kong. So I'm gonna put some. It was like my secret adhesive. So this is like my secret weapon. So on the so every time my mom visits my aunt and uncle or in Arkansas, they always have one request. We stop at the HEB and get the tortillas. I'm being dead serious. You can't get those HEB tortillas at the Piggly Wiggly or whatever, right? Oh, man. Oh. So we have our chicken. Maybe break it apart just a little bit. Breaking up is hard to do. Okay. Nice. All right. My man. Jason Momoa. DC totally fucked up Justice League. Okay. First, yeah, we started to melt the butter. All right, and then we put the secret ingredient, we'll call it, down. Okay, that little bit of that on there. CIA guys. That sounds fun, Dylan. Okay. Whew. So, all right. Then we put those quesadillas. And then we turn up the heat a little bit. Yeah. So, you know it. And then we burp to kind of clear the experience. Okay, so mine's a little bit of a Jolly Rancher, and so get off that jet, hell yeah, get off that jet, fuck yeah. America, 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 never stop, never stop, never stop. Front 242. America, 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 never stop, never stop. We didn't start the fire. Oh, it started when your grandmother farted. There you go. You got some chicken. Y'all are goody girls. My love oons. Pam Bondi let us do it. Ooh, I wish. I wish we could do it. Hey, here's the pickup line for Pam Bondi. Hey, I went to Bondi Intermediate School in Pasadena, Texas. The pickup line for the Bondi. It's good to be the chef. Do it, baby. Ow! Okay. And we have a like kind of a goldenish brown. Goldenish. Goldenish brown. The goldenish. The goldenicity of the oh, ooh, beautacular. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's that's gonna do her. God bless. Best of